Most gardeners plant garlic the same way every year, and wonder why their bulbs stay small, but there's one forgotten pre-planting step that old farmers used to swear by, and it can triple your garlic size. Today, we rush to plant without preparing the soil's biology. Garlic loves rich, living earth, but when the ground is too dry, too firm, or microbially inactive, it simply can't expand. The result: thin roots, stunted bulbs, and disappointing harvests. Generations ago, farmers soaked their garlic cloves in a mineral and microbe-rich tonic before planting. This simple mixture woke up the cloves, disinfected them naturally, and jump-started root growth before they ever touched the soil. Alright, let's craft our secret garlic-boosting soak. The foundation of this recipe is the water itself. You'll want to start with about a quart of warm, chlorine-free water. If you're using tap water, simply let it sit out for 24 hours to allow the chlorine to evaporate. This is a crucial step, because chlorine can harm the beneficial microbes we're about to introduce. The warmth, ideally around room temperature, helps dissolve our ingredients and wakes up the dormant life within the mix. Next, we add the minerals and the life. To the warm water, mix in 1 level tablespoon of either hardwood ash or a high-quality sea mineral concentrate. This provides essential potassium and a wide array of trace elements. Then, for the living component, add a small spoonful of finished mature compost or, even better, a bit of worm-casting tea. This inoculates the solution with a vibrant community of beneficial bacteria and fungi, which will form a symbiotic relationship with your garlic's roots. Now stir everything together thoroughly until the minerals are mostly dissolved. You'll see the water transform into a cloudy, earthy-looking tonic. Finally, and this is key, let the mixture sit and steep for at least 30 minutes. This waiting period is when the magic happens. It allows the microbes to activate and multiply, and for the minerals to fully infuse the water. What you're creating isn't just a fertilizer, it's a living, breathing mineral bath, perfectly designed to prime your garlic cloves for explosive growth the moment they touch the soil. Peel off the outer dirty layers of each clove and soak them in this mixture. As they sit, the minerals disinfect the surface while microbes settle into the clove's base, preparing it to explode with root growth the moment it's planted. While your cloves are soaking, it's time to create the perfect home for them. This is arguably the most critical step for growing giant garlic. Don't just dig holes, prepare an entire bed. Start by loosening your soil deeply, aiming for at least 8 to 12 inches. Garlic bulbs swell underground, and compacted heavy soil will constrict their growth, resulting in smaller bulbs no matter how well you feed them. You want the ground to be soft and beautifully aerated, allowing roots to expand effortlessly. Next, let's talk about food. Garlic is a heavy feeder. We're going to top the bed with a generous 2 to 3 inch layer of well-rotted compost or aged manure. I have to stress the word aged here. Fresh manure is too hot with nitrogen and will burn the delicate roots. Finished compost, on the other hand, provides a slow-release feast of nutrients and, just as importantly, inoculates the soil with beneficial microbial life. Once you've added your amendments, rake the entire surface smooth. This creates a uniform, debris-free bed that ensures consistent planting depth and a fantastic start for your future harvest. Plant your cloves 4 inches deep, root end down, in rows about 6 inches apart. Water well right after planting. This helps the microbes you just introduced move into the soil and connect with the garlic's new roots. Once in the ground, those early microbes begin breaking down minerals and feeding the garlic. The roots multiply faster, the shoots emerge stronger, and the bulb starts expanding long before winter sets in. By spring, the plant's already far ahead. When harvest time comes, the difference is undeniable. The cloves we soaked and planted into living soil produce bulbs 2 to 3 times bigger. They're dense, powerfully aromatic, and packed with flavor, a true reward for your efforts. So, as you get ready to plant your next crop of garlic, remember the simple power of preparation. Before those cloves even touch the soil, take just 30 minutes to give them a head start with this forgotten farmer's soak. It's a small investment of time that pays huge dividends. You're not just wetting the cloves, you're priming them for explosive growth, providing essential minerals, and waking up the beneficial microbes that will become their partners in the soil. This single step is the easiest and most effective way to guarantee stronger, more resilient root systems, which in turn lead to healthier, more vigorous plants, and ultimately, the giant, nutrient-dense bulbs we all dream of harvesting. This is the essence of working with nature, not against it. It's about understanding the living soil beneath our feet. If you believe in gardening methods that are simple, sustainable, and rooted in proven wisdom, then join our community. Subscribe to Soil Story for more living soil secrets. Together we can keep this invaluable farming knowledge alive and thriving, one garden bed at a time. Happy planting, and we'll see you in the next video.